guys, my name is Alex and welcome to another video that is not Let's Talk or Supergirl Talk. Yeah, with no Supergirl video this week because, again, no Supergirl, but I did want to talk about something this week. It's not a top 5 video. I know, shocker. If I'm not doing Supergirl and if I'm not doing Let's Talk, it's usually a top 5 video. But this is something a little bit different. This is a discussion video. I'm being really weird about this. Anyway, I don't know how to like introduce this video because I don't know if I've done sort of something like this. Anyway, mumbling aside, let's get into what I wanted to talk about. So as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, I would like to talk about Canon Ships versus Fanon ships. Is that how you say it? Fanon? Like non-canon, right? So I feel like this has been something that's been talked about for as long as ships has been around, right? Which is better? What kind of ships you prefer? And I want to make clear at the start of this video, this is not a video about which ones are better. I don't want this to be sort of like a war video, just fighting against each other, because I feel like that's the last thing we need in the queer community, right? We don't need fighting amongst ourselves. We have enough like drama outside our community. Yeah. So I just want to make clear this is not me saying this kind of ship is better, because what I want to do this video is I want to talk about the two different ships, and I myself love both. And I feel like this topic has come up a lot recently in regards to Supergirl, because there is a main popular Canon ship and there is a main popular Fanon ship in the Supergirl TV show. So yeah, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on each, my loves of each, and I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about Canon ships. What I love about Canon ships, and yeah, yeah, essentially. So, I mean, I guess the obvious thing in regards to Canon ships is its actual visual, like, canon, right? We actually get to see the actresses play out the stories that we want, right? We actually get to see them play out this relationship. And it's something that we can visually see, and it's you know, it's what you want, right? When you're watching a TV show and you want a ship to happen, like you ship someone, you kind of want to see it played out in the show, right? You know, that's the goal, that's the dream. And so Canon, obviously, that's a reality. I'm kind of like, in my mind, I'm kind of picturing Sanvers as my Canon, although there are plenty of other Canon ships that I ship and I love. But I don't know, just for referencing, I'm sort of picturing Sanvers as my Canon and Supercorp as my Fanon, right? Sanvers, love them. They're gorgeous, they have chemistry, they're beautiful, and I love that it's Canon. The issues that I have with Canon ships, typically, I don't trust writers, to be honest. I don't trust TV writers, and I typically get nervous when something becomes canon, right? It's so weird. It's so weird to feel that way when something goes canon, and you get nervous for the storyline, because I mean, I've voiced this many times on my channel over the last few weeks. I've watched Supergirl since season 1. Alex was like one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in season 1. She was total fucking badass. She was a crucial role in season 1, in the storyline of season 1, in Kara's character development, right? She was just an incredibly important character, an essential character in season 1. Season 2, she came out, obviously. She is now in a Canon ship, and it just feels like her character, her storyline, the Sanvers ship, the Sanvers storyline is just, it's being pushed to the background now. And I feel like that happens more often than not when these ships and these couples and these characters become canon, and it makes me really, really sad. So, going over to Fanon, that sort of ties into why I love Fanon, because I trust, I am so grateful to all the writers in fandoms because they are just amazing, right? I don't have to worry about reading a fan fiction, right? Because I really don't know if I've read a like queer female fan fiction where one of the characters from the ship has died, or if they have died, there's been a twist that, I don't know, they live in the city of light, or if they make it right, if that makes sense, they still keep on going as a couple. So I completely trust the writers in the fandom, and I have mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it for this video. I typically don't read fan fiction for Canon Ships. I have read it for Waverly and Nicole, so Way Hot. I have read Way Hot fanfics, I should say, and I have read Clexa fanfics. I think that is legit the only canon couples that I've ever read fanfiction for. I don't know, I get my stories mixed up, and I don't like, I don't know, I guess watching a show and then mixing it up with something that's been written in a fan fiction. So typically, even with Winona and the 100, I've only really read those fan fictions when the show was on hiatus or between seasons, or it hasn't really been going on. That's when I read fan fiction, because I can't get the show and the fan fiction confused that way. So yeah, that's, I guess, part of the reason why I don't read canon couples fan fiction. So again, on the flip side of Fanon, you don't actually have these characters on screen playing out these love stories or these moments or this couple, which, is something that you want. So again, this is not a one is better than the other. This is just sort of my thoughts on the two. I love both. I have many ships that are canon, and I have many ships that are Fanon, and I love them both equally. But I love them for different reasons, and they both have their cons as well. So with that, I would love to hear your thoughts on the whole canon versus Fanon, your thoughts on both sort of sides. Yeah, I really do want to stress, please don't make this a war, because, I hate it. I hate the drama. I really do. I don't know, it was just a really interesting thing for me to discuss, I think, and talk about, because, I mean, like I said, it has been coming up a lot recently within the Supergirl fandom, and it was just really interesting to see both point of views, think about my own sort of thoughts on each ship. And yeah, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on the two. Alright, so enough with that topic. I do want to do a quick little announcement at the end of this video. I'm not sure how long quick is, but let's get into this. I've decided to do a giveaway. Yes! I'm going to do monthly giveaways on my Patreon for people that pledge $5 or more per month. Now, this giveaway is not restricted to where you live. I'm going to be posting them all like worldwide, which is why I've sort of capped it at $5 or more per month, because postage can get ridiculous, especially from Australia. We're in the middle of the ocean next to nothing. Oh, my feels. So to start off this giveaway, to start off the April giveaway for my patrons, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've recently updated my pop collection in the background. Right now I've got Lexa, Clark, and Raven sitting in the background as well, which I am in love with. And I thought this would be an amazing first giveaway to do. So what I did is I went out and I bought another Clark and I bought another Lexa, and I'm going to be giving both of these away to one person at the end of April. So yeah, like I said, not restricted to where you live, but it is restricted to $5 or more per $5 or more pledge per month. Yeah, because posting these across the world is it's gonna cost more than these actual pops did. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my goals and dreams for this channel, for my Patreon. It sort of inspired this giveaway and such. Yeah, so just quickly I want to talk about this. So currently I have a dream, a goal, which I don't know if it's actually achievable. I'm really hoping it is, but I'm gonna do my best to try and make it achievable. So what I'm wanting to do for the month of June is I'm wanting to step back from my job. Don't tell my work this because I haven't actually said anything at work. Shh. But this is, see, I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to do this. But what I'm wanting to do is take a step back from my job in June and make as many videos as possible in the month of June. I've been talking about how many like shows and stuff have been coming out in June. It's going to be so gay and I want to make as many videos as possible on these shows. I'm talking about like breakdowns, recaps, reactions, les talks. I want to do as many as possible. Now, obviously the reason why I can't do that now is because I'm working. I'm working because I need money. I need money because I need to live, and also I really want to save up to go to events like Klexicon, VidCon, Comic-Con, all those sort of things. I want to be able to meet you guys. I really want to just, yeah, they just seem like so much fun, and I really want to go to one of them at some point in my life. So I'm hoping if I can make enough money through my Patreon to be able to support myself, I will be able to take a step back from work in June, do all those fun videos in June, before I head back to school in July. Now, I haven't been back to school in like a couple years, so that's gonna be interesting. So that's my plan right there. I am very nervous for it. Like I said, I don't know if it's possible, but God, I would be like so stoked if it did happen. I just like, yeah, I mean, that's the dream, right? It's the dream. So yeah, that's gonna be enough me rambling about my hopes and dreams. So if you guys would like a chance to win Clark and Lexa, I will be randomly picking a name from obviously the $5 or more pledges at the start of May, and I will be getting in contact with you on Patreon, so check your messages at the start of each month. But yeah, so I hope this goes well. I'm always nervous about just like pushing for my future, you know, like making steps forward. Taking steps forward is always nerve-wracking, you know? You don't know if it's gonna turn out well, or people gonna hate you for it, or, you know, it's always nerve-wracking. So hopefully this is okay. But I will see you guys in my next video, which I think is gonna be a Let's Talk. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys then. Bye.